Anyway, tomorrow is Oscar. You know, that Hollywood stuff. I made first part about rosé, or about red carpet with rosé. Now I was thinking to change, because my original plan was to have 4, but I finished 1 bottle, so I had 3. Well, I can make a couple more, maybe, or 3 more. So what I'm gonna do is I will buy rosé, because I don't see anything else that I can use. I don't like to use vodka with martini, or gin martini, tequila martini. So the only I found, I can use champagne or sparkling wine, or I can use just rosé, not sparkling. Because I'm driving right now, it's gonna be it's called Stater Brothers, Stater Bros. They do sell some wines. I wanna check. I might buy 1 bottle for tomorrow for Oscar. But honestly, I don't like that situation. That Oscar, they're using Netflix and maybe YouTube and Amazon, all this. That's my intellectual property. I don't get money, they get money. That's unjust enrichment, illegal use, unjust enrichment. I'm serious, I'm not joking. All those Jesse Bezos, before they even copyright, they had to find me. You cannot copyright mine. The same Netflix. I need to think long time about exploring. It means search engine and network. Then I need to think long time about different packages. And they all want to use for free. Just make a paper somebody is allowing. That's a big scam. I'm telling you, they are like thieves. Thieves and scam artists. That should never be approved for trading. I really don't like all this. If you don't want to pay, that company should be shut down. Because it's illegal use, fraud, most likely forgery. XY forgery. Keep writing all kind of shit. Yeah. Expect Netflix, Amazon is forgery, using forgery. And then money, where money go? Not to me, to you. Again, fraud, forgery for that part too. So anyway, I don't like all this situation like this. But tomorrow, I guess, Oscar, I don't need to look at those shitty exploring companies. I guess some actors, they don't, it's not their choice really. It's not their business. But they're getting extra money because of mine. So they're kind of in a shitty position. When I look at Oscar, I can tell they're all shitty, look shitty. Because they're in unjust enrichment. They're getting rich because of illegal ways. Because they use mine illegally and they're getting rich because of that. All that Oscar party after 92 looks shitty. Because they're in unjust enrichment. That's the real truth. Because in order to sell movies, they use my international system and exploring like Google. And movies, it's like Netflix. And yeah, YouTube is my video package, but you can watch movies too. There is no, for me, there is no big difference really from YouTube to what is called Netflix. Netflix is just dealing with a lot of cinema, and I had screen bigger. And YouTube is dealing with a lot of personal videos. But sometimes what is called YouTube, like I said before, it could allow different movies too. You know, like you see right now, old movies or whatever is not on Netflix, or documentary or whatever. Or because what is Netflix today, my package like that had to have professional team and equipment, and if you don't, that would be on YouTube, like that's what it is on YouTube. But anyway, I just watched Oscar, but before 92 I did watch American movies. But I guess after 92, when they started to implement illegally, when they started to collect money for me, they collect my part too. Look like they're telling for my part. Basically unjust enrichment. That part is illegal income. So from that time I actually don't watch any movies really. I think the last time I've seen movie a long time ago. I do watch movies only for the cinematography art, because I took class on video making, how to make videos, and they have that part, you know, moving cameras, angles, light, whatever, blah blah blah. Sometimes I'll watch movies just for that part, not really because I like to see movies. I can watch old movies. Sometimes I watch, like, you know, the French. He was Spanish, I believe. Spanish, but live in France. Louis de Funès. Louis de Funès. And they were shooting in France. I think it's called somewhere past Nice, more east. Saint-Tropez. Yeah, there. They were shooting there somewhere. I did watch many of those series just for myself, for the video purposes, to study action, I guess, screenplay, whatever, light, like camera action, you know. Sometimes I watch, but I don't even pay for any movies. I guess I feel that unjust enrichment, and I'm like, I don't know. I never had Netflix. I never subscribed Netflix. Anyway, I'm gonna see Rosé. What the heck for Rosé? This is State Bro. When you look for Rosé, or when I look for Rosé, I look at pretty high alcohol. And I'm trying to get like 14%, because anytime I will add juice or berries or anything, I will reduce on alcohol. So some of them like 12-11%. I'm trying to get something more than that. So I have in mind one strawberry and one maybe cherry cocktail. Cheap. Anyway, I got one bottle. That one. Kendall Jackson. It's 13.5 alcohol. I don't see any 14. It's okay, I just got one. So for me it's good enough. I remember I was flying from Hawaii to mainland, and you know, the lady bringing the food was offering to me different wines. So I remember I took this one, Kendall whatever Jackson, and that was red wine. I actually did like it. For some reason I did like it. So I got this because I know the brand. It's pretty good actually. So, and I got strawberries. So what I have in mind, one with strawberries, and then I have grapefruit. So I'm gonna have one with grapefruit. A third one, I don't know. I still have some raspberries left, but I had already before raspberries. So the third one I probably don't know. So I'm gonna probably post two as a video. Only two, because I don't have ingredients. I was trying to find cherries. I can make cherry. I have cherry syrup. I can make with cherry syrup. So I think one bottle would be like 3. I can drink one bottle if it's like long time watching. I guess I'm a big guy. Some drink a lot of beer, 12 pack. I don't drink beer, but I can drink the whole bottle like this. Because time goes on, you just keep drinking. Now, talking back about those like Netflix. I don't like the fact they copyrighted mine without my name. Now if I try to copyright mine, they might say I'm copycatting them. It's not me copycatting them, it's they copycatting me. That Netflix. I came to that in 92, got divorced in 93, ex-wife going talking blah blah blah. Netflix is implementing in what, 96? I don't like that American way. They don't ask for talent. They don't ask for initial talent. They incorporate without initial talent with illegal use, and then throw on Wall Street. And then people like me, which is, I know that's mine. If I copyright, how does it look like? It's them copycat, not me. Do you understand or not? You should not approve them. You see, they're creating that idiotism. I'm telling it to Europe, because Americans, they don't want to listen to anything. They have too much greed and no brain. They just copyrighting everything. It's not your stuff to copyright. Why do you copyright? Well, she said, he said, basically political party said, with illegal papers of my ex-wife. I don't know what she wrote there. They copyrighted mine. You're not supposed to copyright mine. And American attorneys should demand. They should demand for Italian. They don't demand. They have that lousy, stupid stuff. At the end, Americans want to get advantage of intellectual property not belonging to them. I'm telling you, for Europeans, you can probably remove 90% from trading, or maybe even 95. Amazon, Google, Yahoo, you can remove all of them. They're in illegal use. Netflix, Vivo, all that is my software decisions for my network like Google. Google illegal and software illegal. You see what they did? They copyrighted. And they trade. And they also want to invest pension funds in that illegal shit. To invest pension funds, you need to understand they're not talents. Those politicians told them. If politicians told them, that's already not talent, cannot copyright. You need to go and find talent. In order to trade, you need to go and find talent. Because it's not your stuff, really. They don't want to listen. You see, their brain is dead. They want to make money and run away. Pump and dump shit. I'm telling you, that's not for retirement. It's pump and dump shit. First of all, they are not supposed to be approved really for a big market without having a big company. See? Normally it should be much slower steps. They incorporated too fast. It had to be much slower. Much slower. They had to prove something based on old stuff. They had to prove this or this, whatever. All those corporations, they had to prove certain things to go for a big market. But they changed certain things. And they go to big market with illegal use. I'm not talking about legal use, with illegal use. That's a scam. I'm telling you, they're a scam. Scam and corruption. Because it's not your stuff. It's not federal project or intellectual property. It does not matter who told you, you're not supposed to go. You're supposed to do your job. But they don't. They go, tell, and they trade. It's not your stuff, I'm telling you. So Europeans who appreciate good quality, legal, they can remove many of them from trading, all that garbage. They are nothing else, they are garbage. Ignorant garbage. Sitting there listening political game boys and never want to make right decision. You know those Silicon Valley or San Francisco or Seattle. They're sitting there, all the CEOs, sitting and listening, all those political game boys. Somebody's allowed. Fuck you, nobody's allowed. Nobody is allowing. I was never allowing. I was here. Keep in mind. As soon as you say, I am allowing, and you have no records, that would be fraud. That you are using fraud, because I wasn't there. You're saying I'm allowing overseas, I wasn't there, so you are using fraud. And if there is signature, using forgery. And on copyrights, it should be talent's name, not your name. You smart ass. They want to put their names on someone's innovation. That's American business. That's what I'm saying. You can remove a lot of them. Because most of them would not go through. Because I came to exploring. And I came to many software decisions. And all of them were implemented illegally. And they're trying to trade my software decisions and my exploring with illegal papers. You can remove, maybe you can remove even 98%. Because most of them, if they're done for exploring, it's probably mine. And they're lying to every investor about some kind of internet or web. It's not internet or web. Because my configuration is different. And internet or web, they don't have computers in the middle of nowhere. They only had wires. So they're trying to fool and then use. Basically, it's a big game scam. It's a scam garbage. You can remove. If Americans don't want, you can remove them. Because they're illegal. They did not even come to that international network. And they go around the world trying to implement mine illegally. Look like I allowed something. I never did allow. So all that international market expansion is illegal. It's not federal intellectual property. They're using mine with illegal papers and walk around the world. So you can remove them because they're illegals. Or you say, we need talent. Where's the talent? We don't need papers, we need the talent. We don't need wife, ex-wife, nothing. We need the talent. They don't have. That's it. Disapprove. And trying to collect money by fraud. They took market by fraud. They use unjust enrichment as a tool to get rich. They were sitting on their inside of their property. They were sitting inside of their property in 91, 92, and did not do anything. They were looking only at their own things. As soon as I came to that, they all jump and all ignore, all implementing mine and offering. Looked like it was for them. It was never for them. Apple cannot use, Oracle cannot use, Microsoft cannot use, Google cannot use, Yahoo cannot use. Cannot. It's not your. What's your? You need to look inside of your building. That's your stuff. I do not allow you to use mine. They use mine illegally and ignore. Keep ignoring. They've made a certain bullshit look like everybody can use it. No, you cannot use it. I don't allow even one guy to use it. Even one guy cannot use it. And all this Microsoft, all this kind of search engines, it's internet. It's not internet. I'm not internet. That's mine. I'm not internet. I do not allow you to call by your name. And I don't allow you to multiply mine. You come to your substantially different. Implement that and multiply your brain. Don't try to multiply my brain. It's not going to be how you want. It will be how I want because it's mine. So I do not allow United States, the whole United States, to use my intellectual property. They're using illegally. A lot of software decisions, international network, everything. They're trying to collect back by fooling and by fraud and by illegal signatures, by illegal corporation, and by negligence, intentional negligence. They don't check for who is a talent. They're incorporating, and automatically with that comes intellectual property violation. They're incorporating someone's intellectual property. They assume it's okay to use, like stupid. I'm serious. They play stupid. They're actually subject for arrest. A lot of American companies are subject for arrest. In case of biotech, they arrest because of those formulas stolen. In case of those exploring companies, they use intellectual property legally, they have to be arrested and shut down all your stupid trading. It's not your stuff to trade. Play around your stuff. You know what I mean? Come, take a piece of paper, come to your stuff, play around your stuff. But they're not. They're thinking in a different way. Oh, it's a good idea, steal it and play around. And then sit on their ass, believing he can manage and he can offer. He cannot offer, she cannot offer. Take your ass and get the fuck out of my shit. That's my message. Take your shit out of me, out of mine. You don't want to pay? Take your shit fucking out of my life, you fuckers. Get a pen, fucking paper. Use your brain, come to substantially different over your stuff. Don't assume my stuff for you to get rich. Don't assume. So I suggest Europeans who don't like shitty companies, you need to start removing all those Game Boys. They're all Game Boys. That Game Boy is fraud, forgery, dishonest, illegal use. Trying to suck back by illegal use. Incorporated with fraud. The suckers. The evil suckers. I need to go through all those different problems in my life. With money, with everything. And those suckers keep sitting getting money for my stuff. I will not allow you to get money for my stuff. You don't believe I'll make everything possible. Either you pay or get the fuck out. Completely fuck out this shit. I'll put you fucking ass on the spot. You need to talk for your shit, not mine. You like to talk some kind of stories, getting money by stories. Somebody like it. Fuck you. I don't like you. I never did like you. I don't like assholes. Start with it. I don't like assholes. So don't try to copyright mine and use it. Automatically you will be assholes. I don't like you. You don't need to make anything for me. I never ask you to do anything for me. Don't put your shit your way. For my shit I put. You put your shit your way for your shit, okay? Don't try to fuck with me, fuckers. You're fucking this fucking Silicon Valley, you fucking San Francisco assholes. Seattle fuckers. Bill Gates. We have so fucking this. I have this. I need money for my exploring, for my e-commerce search engine. I don't care about any kind of shit. For 20 years I don't have money. I'll do everything to shut down your shit. I will not allow you to take advantage of me and talk some kind of tuck away bullshit there. I'm really tired of it. All they do is tuck away shit. We have this, but automatically sucking money because of my intellectual property and exploring in the commerce. Sucking money, everything. No, you go back to 92, you didn't have it, you shouldn't have it. You should not have it. How did you have it? Because of politicians. They are not the talent. You need to ask politicians about the talent, make agreements with the talent. But you don't want to do it. You want to go with politicians, illegal papers. That's your business. Your business is illegal papers. We're basically fraud to investors. And I actually would suggest to Europeans, demand Microsoft to split. To split Microsoft and online Microsoft. Because they cannot trade. With what they have right now, they cannot trade. Because that online search engine and online that whatever I had, whatever online, I did not allow them to use. They are using illegally. And Microsoft is trading. They're trading with illegal use. Microsoft is trading with illegal use. Europeans should demand to split Microsoft to operating system and online. Now that online is illegal, you can disqualify. And that one, operating system, you can trade whatever. Because that one did not come from Microsoft. You added to that and you're trading illegal use. And that comes from politicians, from X5, illegal papers, forgery, fraud. You had to talk to talent and make connections, make agreements, papers. You didn't. You go with stupid ideas everybody can use. I tell you right now, you cannot use. It's not your product. I do not allow Microsoft, Ballmer, Bill Gates, anyone to use my intellectual property. They say, Brin, Page, Schmidt, I do not allow you to use. The same Yahoo, Jerry Yano, whoever beside him, I do not allow you to use. I never did allow you to use. You use illegal papers. You are making up, you can use. And you are making up, you can trade. I'm telling you, they cannot trade. It's not your stuff to trade. It's not your stuff to trade. It's not your e-commerce, nothing. It's not yours to trade. You don't need to be stupid to believe that you can take, use illegally and trade. You cannot. So Europeans should demand like this. Okay, this is Google, illegal use out, remove from trading. Wall Street told me not everybody can trade. Not everybody, like not every company can trade and be for trading. Yeah, they have companies, but not everyone can trade. So what Google is showing, they cannot trade. What Microsoft online, they cannot trade. I'm serious, I'm not joking. They don't have talents, they only have politicians and illegal papers. Every time it's allowing somebody. Who is that allowing? I do not allow you anything, completely zero. I don't care about Balmer or about some kind of that new guy, that Indian guy. I don't care about him. I do not allow, I need all my money for this. You want to be a billionaire, why do you think I was thinking about that? To have city life? I need to have more money than Bill Gates, Palmer, Brian Page, and Oracle. I'm not joking, I need to have more money than each guy. I should have more money than them. Because it's my exploring, it's not your exploring, it's not your e-commerce. So basically, first couple hours, nothing to watch. They take pictures. All you need to do is basically do something else. There's nothing to watch. Unless you really like to see those individual pictures. Anyway, I'm gonna make with this one rose wine. Rose wine. So I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna smash some of them. Yeah, all they do is just take pictures. Starting 1 o'clock, taking pictures for how long? So I'll make maybe three. I'll take three strawberries for now. But I wanna cut the end. Hold on. I wanna cut the end so it becomes like this. I don't like that the top kind of whitish. Okay. Maybe I take 4. Put 4. Let's say 4. Take 4. This is my Kendall Jackson. Okay. And then I have this one. I keep everything on a plate like this. All my junk, whatever. I just watch and I can make cocktail. So it's quite easy. No big effort really. Smells very good. Smells very good. It should be a lot of juice. I think this one even you can put on food processor, make puree kind of, and then strain it. Let's see. Let's see. Oh shoot. It's not easy to strain. It's possible some juice, but it doesn't go. See? I push this through otherwise no juice. And then what I'm gonna do is I have this. I'm gonna run wine through that. This is chilled wine. I'm gonna run through this. So it will be infused by strawberries. Man, it's a lot of work, man. Yeah, I think puree is better, probably. I mean, in the food processor. It's a lot of work, man, to do all this. Interesting if it has taste. Some taste, but with wine it's okay, but it's already with wine. Now I want to add a little bit of lemon. Red carpet. This here no red carpet. It's like a champagne or rose wine carpet. They changed. So I put a little bit of lemon. So this one 13.5% alcohol. So I will reduce because of the juice. And I will add a little bit of this grenadine, a little bit. Just a touch. Make it more red. It's fine. So that's my strawberry. Okay, let's try. No, I need my spoon. Spoon. So it's kind of red, but not red. Kind of red. It's like that. Let's try. That one is quite strong. I would think I'll put more lemon. I don't like sweetness, too much sweetness. So altogether have half lemon. So this one with strawberry. Strawberry, pomegranate, lemon, rose wine. Cheers. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like this. This is better than beer. It's gluten free. It's gluten free. Anyway, cheers. It smells like a rosy carpet, not red carpet. But I like it. Fruity, a little bit sour. Okay, it's the same. Taking pictures. So I've seen in the store some rose wine even like less than 10%. So I guess this could be mixed to more juice or something. It's okay, but I don't like to drink too much water. If it's summertime, I'm okay with more water because you sweat more, but right now it's March. Outside is quite cold. Anyway, I keep watching it, but there is nothing to watch. They take pictures probably already 2 hours, maybe more than 2 hours. Maybe I should watch something else and come back to whatever they're gonna have in big room. Well, anyway, like I said, I need my money. I came to that for myself, and it turned out to be really bad. They used with illegal papers. Instead of talking to me, making everything legal, they've made with illegal papers some kind of self-proclaimed CEOs or board of directors. It's not for them to decide really, unless they got rights. They didn't get any rights. So they cannot talk at any university or they cannot talk at innovation center because it's not their stuff. And the most they can show illegal papers look like somebody is allowing. It's not my papers. It's probably ex-wife papers, not my papers. Because I was in US. I never had any chance to be there and make any papers. So all those corporations, they have illegal papers. A lot of them. Because I came to exploring. They didn't exist, and I came to many software decisions. And they implemented. So there are many companies with illegal papers. They had to have talent, attorney, they had to have right signatures, my location American. They didn't have all that. They had some kind of made up crap from overseas. They opened corporations. I can tell you that's not for retirement funds, that's not for investments. All those illegal papers are not for investments. And you're not supposed to remove my name from copyrights if you are not a talent for that. Because it's my stuff, I have to be a talent number one on those copyrights. They cannot copyright without me, really. I have to be a co-owner or co-CEO, whatever you might call it. So anyway, if Americans don't like to do anything normal, then I'm gonna go with Europeans, but you expect you'll be out, I'm telling you. Because this is scam. What you have is offering scam. That's not for investments, not for retirement funds, not for anything. You have illegal papers, I'm telling you. Your corporation should lose license. Realistically, you should not have license for that. With all your stupid papers. And you should not have shares too. Anyway, I'm gonna come back to watching later. Because now I'm taking pictures, I don't want to keep looking at the same thing. I think this one, like talking is more interesting. At least maybe you can hear some talking. Pictures is, come on. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna get my stuff. Honestly, I don't know what to make. So I had grapefruit, but I used it for something else. I think I used yesterday. So I'm gonna make again. I don't have much left, but I'm gonna make kind of margarita. So I have this one and I have this one. This is real lime. It's not lemon, lime, orange, pomegranate, and I will add mint. So it's gonna be like kind of like margarita, but with wine, rose wine, and pomegranate, kind of like tequila sunrise, but with mint, which is like mojito. So it's some kind of other, it should be some other taste, especially because of the wine. So I'm gonna make this one. Citrus, grenadine, and mint. I actually think it's good that they change red carpet to something else. It looked too red. They changed because it reminds blood, I guess. But I would think this is okay too. Pomegranate. Like pomegranate is okay. It's not really red. Because if you put light carpet, you might see some dark spots. Because rubber soles, you know those marking shoes? If it's no marking shoes, maybe okay. But if it's marking shoes, you might see like black marks. You know what I mean? So you need to demand that everybody should have non-marking shoes. So anyway, on this one, this is pomegranate. It's actually darker than red, but it's more like towards burgundy. I think you don't see marks as much. Less contrast to this. Anyway, this is my orange. I don't want to put really too much of liquid. I'm okay with 13%, but I don't like to go too far away. Too low. I don't like 5% either. Or 6%, I don't like it. Unless it's summertime, you drink a lot, then it's okay. I'm tired of these ads. Screen actors. Let me see. Hold on. Screen actors. Oscar live stream. What is this? Sign language. It's for those people. Sky News, Oscar, okay. That Oscar is on many news, not just American. The Sky News is British. Anyway, you can see, but I'm actually not far from Oscar. I can drive, maybe 1 hour drive, so 1.5. It depends on traffic. I would say 1.5. I just take 405 because 405 freeway is close to me. I take 405, go to, like towards Long Beach and towards Manhattan Beach. Oh, this is talking lady now. I think ladies are more happy than men. Ladies like all these events. They have these dresses. They have dresses look like like after shower for sleeping. It look like that. What men's dress should be like? Underwear with the cotton. It look like for hotel, 2 points. It's like a coat. It's not a coat. Whatever they call it. It's like a short but a long one. And you have those shiny underwear. That's for Oscar. Because ladies have sleeping with anything. But shiny one. Man is off style, man, I'm telling you. Oscar lady one style, but man is completely off style. I don't know what they're thinking about. They're dressed wrong. Completely wrong. So next time I go to Hollywood, I need shiny underwear. And I need shiny, maybe slippers. And maybe like a long short flannel, light flannel, long short. That would be in style, man. Come on. You need to match the style. Why you have suit on? You crazy, man? Relax. Relax, relax.
Two British nominees this year. Bill Nighy being one for living. Bill, thank you so much for talking to us live on Sky News and Sky Showcase. Look, this is a role of a lifetime in living. I mean, it's such a poignant, special movie. How did you find it making?
I had a pretty good time making it. It's quite a long time ago, so my memory's not great.
So this one,
Everybody around me was, they were all assassins, and I was very, very
I have, like I said, lime, orange, pomegranate, and rose wine. They look the same color, but ingredients are different. No strawberry. This is good. Kind of a little bit sour because of lime and orange, but at the same time sweet because of orange and pomegranate. This is good actually, I like this with wine, red orange wine. Oh, let me see. This is one version. The second version with mint. second version is with mint.
I wear it at the request of Kate Blanchett, who wants to focus on that issue wherever we go.
I got mint. This time different. This time the leaves are not far away from each other. You see, they're very kind of close to each other. But before it was different. So this one, let me see. Actually, I think I like this better. You see, they're close to each other. It's not like long stem and all that. I usually put a lot of mint. For mojito, you need to put way more than you think. People usually put too little, but because that is rum, to kill the taste you need a lot of mint leaves. But for wine, you don't need to kill the taste. It doesn't have bad taste. So actually, you don't need strong liquor. This is good. Like get 14%, 13.5. It's good. I've seen Portuguese, some kind of Portuguese, I think rose wine, 18%. So you can add liquid and still it's strong. Okay.
Well, you know, I'm gonna still hold to my theory. Everybody
Okay,
is
this
gonna
is
be everything
okay.
everywhere all at once. You can't. But you know,
So
we've had
I
some
kind of
surprises
drank
during
half,
previous Oscar years.
and now I add
That might happen
to
this
that
year as well. I'm not a scientist.
my
I'm not a movie critic.
mint leaves,
But what tends to happen at the Oscars
and I smash
is a bunch of board members vote for and members vote for one movie, such as Everything Everywhere All at Once.
So what you need to have, tank top, shiny boxes, and long flannel that coat for sauna or spa. They call spa coat. That's how you show up. They dress wrong. Why you need a bow tie for what? Put tank top. tank top and shiny boxes. American, they cannot dress, you know. Have like in tank tops and have in dress like, you know, bow tie and all that suit on. Are you sick? Are you cold? Do you feel cold? They cannot dress. American cannot dress. They are off. Lady one way and they are off, completely off. The style is completely different.
A historic moment if it does happen, because Marvel have never won an acting award here before. So the people at Marvel.
You need to have boxers, man. Boxers and tank top. And sauna. Sauna, good color. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's optional. I think, you see I put inside. I think this is better to smash here and then run through. Let me run through. I don't want leaves going through my mouth. I like good infusion, but I don't like leaves going through my mouth. So let me do that one. Like that. So I run through that. You see, I mean, I run through mint, and all those juices, oils will go. It will be there. Now let's see how it is there, but no leaves. So it's kind of like you don't know. So she look kind of the same, but has mint. Yes, I can tell it's mint. I can put even more mint. It has light taste of mint. When you run through, if you realize not enough mint, they put more mint. Because you run through it, it's not gonna be there. Anyway, that's my second one. Now the last one, I have very little left. The last one, I want to make different. I had strawberries, I had raspberries, I had this. I don't have.
Am I right in thinking that I read that in the initially you didn't have the finger chopping in mind?
I might have just pomegranate.
Don't we all?
Just simple one. This pomegranate
Come in and Brendan, they both
and a little bit of
Bruges to say we want to do another project.
not lemon, lime. The lime. It's a kind of simple one. It's simple. Simple version. Because I didn't have it.
Now you've done two.
Just that one. Just one. They keep talking and talking and talking. Los Angeles, man, come on. When they're gonna have like a. I think they're talking there for the half of the day. Or if they started at 1, they're probably gonna have the 6 hours just do nothing. Right now it says Los Angeles 16:12. See, what's good is like it's not like a NFL game or NHL game or baseball or anything else, soccer. They start, but from 1 to 4, 3 hours. It's just 3 hours about nothing. Taking pictures, blah 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 blah. Another picture.
Thank you so much. Have a very good evening. Do you know what? I'm just having a little
All of them have bow ties. You don't need to have bow ties. If she has this dress, you don't need to have bow ties. You just have tank top. Shiny tank top or anything. So take a look, take a look. Take a look. One is like dressed up like this. Come on. And another one.
Yeah, so he's presenting with his Jungle Cruise co-star Emily Blunt, and there's a few little reunions going on tonight
And another.
for presenting. They also like to do
Wait for lady.
pairings back together to present awards. And one of the ones I'm looking forward to
Come on,
personally
people.
is Hugh Grant and Andy McDowell are going to be up there on stage together presenting an award.
Should we do it? Is it raining?
Oh, this guy. Oh, there it is. On the left.
Rather excitingly behind you as well.
Oh, let's do this one.
Samuel L. Jackson. Do we
On the
assume
left.
that perhaps he is a presenter?
I think so, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Come on. All that man. Are you like inside of North Pole club, some kind of? Hold on. To watch Oscar, I need to have Jack. How about you know that the furry hat? If I go there, I go with tank top, shiny boxers, and slippers. Just watch, I will come with slippers. Because she has night dress, kind of shiny. I have shiny night dress too. I'm in style. I'm gonna be in style person now. I observe the style. Gucci. How about tank top, shiny, and all kind of shiny designs. Or Versace and boxers. Have shiny boxers. And then I need a coat, some kind of light coat. Spa, but with designs. Then Oscar, you go to Oscar. That's how you go. Relax. You're too stiff, man. Those people are stiff. Too stiff, man. Come on. Relax. Bow tie. I hate bow ties. The most stupid dress in some kind of bullshit. Fuck. It's better have nothing. Unbutton. Unbutton. Two, 3 times unbutton. Good bow tie. I need to teach Americans about the style. They're like village people, you know. You can tell, provincial village people, some kind of. I don't know. What village you came from? Did you wear rubber boots most of your life? How muddy they were? Okay, anyway, I have this empty glass. I think this is handmade glass actually. This is handmade. This is not real. I don't think it's a production. It's a handmade glass. That's why I like handmade glass. For handmade glass, I think more value. Production. Whatever. Handmade. To me, handmade is like art. Handmade art. Let me tell you what I found from Mexicans. How to buy a good lime. A good lime should be very heavy. This one is heavy. So a good lime, when you take, this is lime. When you take, it should be very heavy. Both of them are heavy. So when you choose good lime, it should be heavy. It should have a lot of juice inside. The empty ones are cheap, but the heavy ones, this one, heavy ones, this one costs like, I think 50 or 60 cents each. Those like 50 cents, 60 cents each, they're heavy ones. You can feel it. You can feel it, they're heavy then. It means they have a lot of juice inside. Mexicans told me, here in California. Anyway, so what you do is, you can, I cut in half. I have the press somewhere for the lime or lemon. But for some reason, I like this one by hand. It's the same thing, you know. What they do is they just cut. Look, you don't put the butter, you put the shiny boxes with the cut, with a split, you know, on the side. That's how you go. You have wrong opinion about this style for Oscar. Nobody's perfect.
Thank you so much. It's a brilliant film. Very nice to meet you. Look, we will be bringing you more stars, just like Austin Butler, within the next hour.
The good thing about this, don't add more. vanilla lime and grenadine is you don't put liquid too much. It's simple, but not too much liquid extra. So the overall is probably gonna be a strong cocktail. Okay. I have a lot of stuff there. Shoot. That's my last cocktail. My bottle was empty. Here you go. They didn't start, I already finished. Because it tastes good, I just drink. It's all good. Like this. Look. The same color, but no strawberries, no raspberries, no nothing. I didn't half of it. Let me see. It's good if you like to appreciate wine, because if you don't add too much of other stuff, you have this wine very obvious. So if you buy good wine, this is like $14-15 for one bottle. So if you buy good wine, there is a more expensive one. You like to appreciate wine, it's okay, just add a little bit. It's more than just grapes. I like it, it's good. But for myself, because I have some raspberries left, but I had already some raspberries. But I'm gonna have, but that was with lemon, but this with lime. A little bit different. I have some raspberries left. So I'm gonna smash raspberries. This one. And I will add to this whatever left over. I really enjoy raspberries. I think out of all I had, I think I like raspberries the best. Strawberries okay, but I think raspberries, that is something. And if you have what do you call them? Cranberries, try with cranberries. So there are ways to change and to try different things.
Yes, it's easy. Present and then scuttle away. It's the best.
Oh, ladies have earrings.
We're presenting
Take a look, earrings.
I like it. It's brilliant. Thank you. Have a good time tonight.
So if you go to Oscar, you put a tennis chain, diamonds, you put everything. Like it's okay. You see. Relax. You know? I think those bow tie people, they're too formal. They're way too formal. Relax. Today's Sunday. Come on. Come on. You're too formal, people. Relax. You know what I mean? You look like formal some kind. Oh, you might look like for like anniversary. 80 years old. He's 80 years old anniversary. Come on, relax. That's why I can tell you, American didn't come to the system. They're too stiff. My system is more live than that. American more stiff than life. Like my system is more live than stiffness. That was safe, too formal.
Jessica Chastain in just a second.
My system is not really
Obviously, Jessica
formal and stiff.
nominated in previous years.
Mmm. 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 That raspberry is okay too. The carpet color of raspberry. It's not really red, not like blood. This is not blood. Take a look. It's not blood, it's raspberry. So, let me see. See. Now this is raspberry, but it has this, the heavy lime. Lime has some other acid. Lime acids are different than lemon acids. Lime has more different variations of acid than so I basically, in some way this is different than my previous. That was first of all not wine but sparkling wine, but this one is wine. And I have lime instead of lemon. Champagne carpet, did you hear? So basically this year they have champagne carpet.
Many of them. It's just one of the most stariest events that you will find. She's the boss. We have to go for the
I don't think it's champagne carpet. It's some kind of strange color.
the thing is really when they are presenting there is no real reason
Somewhere between rose champagne
why we try there.
and normal champagne. Here is some. Okay, cheers. Have a good time. Okay, I'm done with this. I just watch. But they, like right now 16:31. So basically, even if you start at 1, you give another 3.5 hours. So there is nothing important is going on. Just talking or pictures, whatever.
All quiet on the Western Front. Avatar, The Way of Water. The Batman. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
So basically, right now is like 6 p.m. 6 and few minutes after.
Ana de Armas.
And I see this one.
Andrea
I don't have special channel. Before I had like
Michelle Williams in The Fablemans.
200 or whatever channels.
And Michelle Yeoh.
I had satellite TV. Now I don't have satellite TV.
Just 2 categories remain.
Whatever I see on YouTube or
The nominees are
KTLA or whatever news local,
The Banshees of
what they call it, live TV or whatever.
Inisherin and Daniel Scheinert.
Either I see local TV or
Steven Spielberg, The Fablemans.
I see like YouTube.
Todd Field, Tar.
So, but this one is like YouTube, but it says can't show the full stream because it will be taken down.
Now the final category.
Academy
Here are the
Awards,
10 nominees for Best
NBC
Motion
News
Picture
now.
of the year.
But they do show a little bit on the side.
All quiet on the Western Front.
So look like this is streaming stuff. And you need to have the right
Avatar, The Way of Water.
TV
James Cameron and John Landau.
package purchase. I mean, you need to pay every month certain amount of money, and then
Producers.
you can get that certain channel. You can watch this.
Baz Luhrmann, Catherine
But for a good like 5 hours,
filmmaker Skylar Weiss
if you don't want to see
Everything Everywhere
those
All at Once. Daniel Kwan, Daniel
awards,
and Jonathan Wong, producers.
like because the first 5 hours no awards. If you don't want to see like those no awards but blah 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 picture blah blah.
Alexander Milchan and Scott Lambert, producers.
In some sense, it's wasting of your time. It depends on who. For me, like I just want to say, okay, who won. But
Triangle of Sadness.
if you're really like into movie business, into if you have a degree in movies, in movie industry degree, some kind, if it's like your field, maybe you need to watch everything. But for me,
Huge congratulations to
I don't need to watch everything. So I did come to cinema software for my system,
February 11th is Global Movie Day, so go see the nominated
and
movies.
besides cinema, I had documentary. Just like Netflix, they should have documentary, and they should have like certain equipment requirements or professional team requirements. That's my original package. If you like amateur, you would go like with YouTube. So what they have Oscar, yeah, this is like a cinema. It's not a real documentary. For documentary, probably it should be a certain other place. But my cinema package is assuming professional, but even before those nominations, you know, like what they call them, internet pros. They do have certain short films or videos, but they're at the beginning stage. So my package, like what's today Netflix, is for that too. What's today Netflix is my package. It's not only for the top end, but for lower end, but professional. That's how I had. But YouTube is for like consumer. Use camera, cell phone, whatever. Oh, you can put old movies. My YouTube package is more like for people, and my cinema package is more like for business. That's how I have. Now we have. They are talking. I want to see it. I don't have any special channel today. When before Hawaii, I had satellite TV. At the time of like beginning of social network, like 2003, 2004, 2005, I had satellite TV, paying every month, whatever. They charge me, I think 200 channels. Excuse me. So at that time, I think I could watch this one, but today I don't have. I don't subscribe anything. I only pay for my cell phone, nothing else. Well, current shoes, whatever. But I watch YouTube videos. So 6 o'clock.
Good morning, everybody.
I don't know what time they
Happy to be
finish.
here with you. You've been nominated twice, and you
But
won
this,
an
those,
Oscar.
they didn't show the
Did you watch
the
this
whole,
both of those times?
like people, many people see it.
Yeah, I didn't wake up to watch it. The reason
I'm not
for that
sure
is
about it.
I never really fell asleep in the first place. There was just a lot of anticipation.
But anyway,
And I know there's
6
a lot
o'clock
of
they're
people who
talking.
can't wait for us to get started. So without further ado, here are the nominees.
I'm not too much into videos, movies.
Supporting role.
I don't like the quality.
In Black Panther,
In most cases, they have good quality, way better than cell phone.
Hong Chow
But
in The Whale.
the costs involved and all this cinema,
Kerry Condon in The Banshees
you need to pay for all
of
this.
Inisherin.
I don't have
Jamie Lee Curtis
this kind of life, keep paying for all kind of cinemas. I'm not really a cinema guy right now.
Stephanie Shu.
After Hawaii, been living with nature, mountains, ocean, breeze.
For achievement in costume
At some point, no cell phone, no computer,
Babylon,
not car. At some point,
Black Panther, Wakanda
I
Forever,
became a naturalist.
Elvis,
So there is another life.
Everywhere All at
If you move, there is another life.
Once,
I
and
believe in
Mrs.
another
Harris
life.
Goes
Sometimes based on place,
Somewhere.
certain
For
locations,
designer,
everybody is like
design of metal.
souped up
You
for
take this next category.
like
Here are the nominees for achievement in
technology, blah blah blah. But there are another place
Quiet on the Western Front.
where there is no technology, but it does not mean you will live less happy. Believe me, from my experience, absence of technology does not make you less happy. If you have a good substitute of certain natural things, if you have like
Here are the
ocean,
nominees for achievement in music.
a nice
Original song,
house, breeze,
All Quiet on the
beer,
Western Front.
ice,
Babylon,
grill,
The Banshees of Inisherin.
yacht, bike,
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
motorcycle. It's not really technology, but it can bring you way better happiness if you're surrounded by super technologies
And now we have the
in
first
some kind of closed room.
categories that honor writers. The
Trust
first
me.
is adapted screenplay.
You might have more stress from those technology stuff than less technology kind of things. It's like Bill Gates right now. I've seen 9 days ago. He's in India. If you go outside, you won't see a lot of technologies. They live really a natural way of life. Most of them. Many of them don't have computers. They don't have anything. Trust me, they don't have computers. Many don't have computers. But they have good food. They have good friendship.
And
They
here are the
have
nominees for original screenplay.
maybe a good drink or good breakfast.
The Banshees of
Way
Inisherin.
better than American
Rory
breakfast.
McDonald.
They have
Everything Everywhere All at Once. Written by Daniel Kwan
I
and
don't-
Daniel Scheinert.
technology is not always the happiness. From what I realize, technologies are not always the happiness.
Todd Field.
The happiness.
And Triangle
It's not the
Sadness,
happiest way of
written by
life.
Ruben Östlund.
But trust me, I had a life.
Now, it's
I was in a tent.
pleasure that I get to announce this year's nominees for Best Live Action Short Film.
Trust me, I had a life. I was in a tent
By
in Hawaii. In
Ifalu.
not Oahu, but Kauai. I was in Kauai inside of the tent, and I had guava, real guava, pink one. The
Suitcase.
Hawaiian pink guava is like
Up now, the nominees for Best
two,
Animated
2
Short.
yards, 3 yards from me.
The Boy, the Mole, the Fox.
At
and the
some
Mouse.
point, like so many guavas,
Flying Sailor.
it's like 50, 60,
Ice Merchants.
70 trees. And then another part is lily koi. Lily koi is like, it looks like guava, but it's not guava. It's lily koi. I could
An ostrich
have like
told me the world is
about
fake.
50 trees around me. And if I eat that and have natural life and breeze and ocean
Here are the nominees
versus
for
technology,
supporting role.
and you buy some kind of packaged stuff,
Banshees of Inisherin.
they say guava, but that guava is not really guava. It's overpowered like sugar and sweetness to crazy level. And preservatives. There's no real guava.
In the Banshees.
It's more like some sugar, more sugar, more other stuff than guava. So if I put this, me, a little guava, no extra sugar,
Riz, this is
good for health, beneficial,
much easier working with you than Megan.
and the guy is inside a high-tech room with computers, drinking that nectar guava full of sugar and all this. That is less happiness actually. You might think it's happiness, but it's less happiness. And worse for your health. So it's not always technology's way of happiness. Yeah, I came to the System Explorer social network, but at some point I had nothing. And I realized actually what I was thinking about is good. At some point I can be good without all those computers and Explorer and everything. Because I came to Minneapolis, but in Hawaii I can basically take that cell phone, whatever computer, throw away. You can be pretty happy without anything. Trust me. I'm just sharing my experience because I don't want to bend people to believe it's the happiness. I'm just trying to share my experience.